Hello, fellow Star Voyagers. Welcome back. Where are we going today? Thursday? Better be. Being a Thursday. Hey! That week before the holidays here. Things a little weird. Everywhere you go. Start with the ex-Cerberus scientists. Seems like as good a place as any to start. Catch up with Jacob. I know, anyone who's here already is so excited to hear that we're going to go visit with Jacob right away. Yeah, good place to start. Other things that we might get into today. The Asari colony. Vila and Faler. And off to the far rim, Priority Perseus Vale. We could also go check in at the apartment. We're not going to go all in on Citadel DLC yet, but we could check out the apartments. Alright, Cerberus scientists, here we go. System as well. Ping around a little bit more. Okay, never mind.
Reapers eluded.
Let's say 100%. We're out of fuel. Oh, it's harsh, and we have to leave. We have to leave. There's no fuel here.
Faster than light jump
No
successful.
fuel here. Oh, that was just. Reject was almost there too. If I could just hit the button a fraction of a second sooner, we probably could have made it into the system. There's no fuel in Serpent Nebula. Broken DMZ, they got fuel, don't they? I need shit to blow up on Tachanka. Take two. Numbers. Oh, and the system's still hot.
Evasion successful.
It'll cool down after a mission completion, any mission completion. Those systems, huh? Alright, Galax was given to the Krogan after the Rachni Wars, but bitterly contested in the Krogan rebellions and reconquered by the Turians. This left the Turians as caretakers to a levo amino acid based world that they could not inhabit themselves but were unwilling to give up. In cooperation with the Vol Protectorate, the Turians attempted to rent the planet out for colonization. Between the high price and a surface littered with unexploded ordnance, however, Galax found few reputable tenants. Its most notable inhabitants were penal colonies. To those who know of it today, Galax is a symbol of tragic waste, an entire garden world nearly forgotten by the galaxy at large. That's right, Ash is on the team now. Oh. What's with that? Kinda look like Kai Lang. I don't really want to bring her around most of the time. Edie, have anything to say to Jacob? Any special lines? Jacob would know Edie from second game. Liara and Edie. I need to remember I'm carrying a sniper now that I was able to get my recharge speed back up near 200%. Raccoon, what the fuck is up? You! Happy Thursday. Oh, is it? Thursday? Cheers. Doing alright? Wherever you are out there. Oh, everybody gets a scorpion. Here's your scorpion. I don't know if that applies to the scorpion really, but whatever. That'll do. Shield recharge delay decreased. Yeah. We haven't had Edie out in a while. Wow. Odd made tech power 10%. Barone shield recharge delay. That's such an iffy one. The way shit happens on Insanity. It's not like I can monitor my squad mate shields. I don't really know how effective that would be. Go for something that at least I can see. Also, I'm not going to fire this off. She might occasionally. It's a defensive power, so she might be firing it off automatically, even though powers are not, squad powers are not enabled. Really enjoyed having these texture mods in
What's the word?
this playthrough.
Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out
Thing
here?
looks good.
We have not been provided many details.
Ma'am, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Engaging the scientists?
Hey,
If I'm
Auntie.
reading it right,
Good afternoon.
sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down, then get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
Must we? No, I don't really have anything against Jacob. I just play along. He's kind of boring, but so what? It's just a little boring. That's hardly a crime. It's like a hospitable world. Hoth 2.0, they even have an Empire Strikes Back style fire the ion cannon. The first shuttle is away! Yay! If you're not familiar with it, I'll call it out when we get there. They do it shot for a few beats. Which is kind of fun.
Pretty desolate.
That's what Auntie was saying. Pretty desolate. It's
You can
very
set up.
hospitable.
Post. Alright, just keep moving.
What did these people do to bring this down on their heads?
another shield. Alright, back behind it. I love the sounds this thing makes. Hello, Luke. What's up? Good to see you, man. Oh, nice arm, Shepard. Nice arm. Burn down. Chong, 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 chong.
Push forward!
Chill, Shepard. We got this.
Enemy
Oh, they're dead.
for survivors.
Overkill. Mass Effect is the game. Yes, yes. Hello, hello.
Come in, Jacob. This is Bryn. Jacob, are you alright? Come in.
Hello? Who's there?
Oh, you might know me as Commander Shepard.
Jacob! How bad?
I'll live. I think.
This is Bryn. If you can hear me, come in. Is there anyone there?
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
Jacob! Oh my god.
I'm all right. The others didn't make it.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone?
You're lucky
For
we
now,
showed up.
But they'll be back. You sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll walk it off. Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Hey, yo. Good to see you too.
Thanks, and you as well.
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole. She's in charge here.
Tell me what's going on.
No
Intel
comments
says
about
you're
Edie.
Cerberus.
And Liara's
We're
invisible.
all ex-Cerberus.
Nice.
Scientists mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
It's really weird that he's not commenting on Edie walking around in a body.
Why does the elusive
That's
man
me.
want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same. We were each using information from the collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just gone. As we progressed, we started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
Yeah, elusive man.
The elusive man doesn't mess around. If he can't control it, he'll destroy it.
The brain trust here has to be a significant loss for him.
You had to know they were gonna find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
And why did we
The
just
elusive
save your
man is
ass?
one tenacious bastard.
Time to evacuate.
Agreed. Just need to get the AA guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Might be the network link.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Jacob, you should get
Jacob.
that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
I mean, I'm bleeding out on the floor,
Commander,
but
I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
Jacob did not recognize me. This may be an opportunity to surprise him.
okay.
Let's just focus on the mission, Edie.
No, no, I'm with Edie. This is important business.
Dr. Brown, I'm so sorry.
I'm glad they covered their bases.
Jamie, I didn't want to come here with these people. It was his idea.
Finish the work you started.
Our work? Are you crazy? We're all gonna die here.
Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
She's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
Thank you.
After checking in, please remain in the shuttle loading area to ensure your departure and transportation. Personnel from Project Tobin are moved to Shuttle 3. Evacuation level is Alpha.
Can't I draw my gun? There's something wrong here. David Archer, why can't I draw my gun? Private message from Horace to Bryn. Bryn, I don't like this. I've managed to get eyes on some of the research the others were doing, and I'm getting a sense of a big picture here beyond anything we could have imagined. In our worst nightmares, kind of imagined. I'm gonna start sabotaging my work. That's how bad it is. We need to meet up and talk, ASAP.
Shuttle weight restrictions will be strictly...
Commander Shepard, Dr. Gavin Archer. We met on Project...
I remember.
That's one way of putting it.
Yes. Well, after you took my brother to Grissom Academy, I tried putting all that behind me.
Yeah, how'd that go?
I don't suppose you have any news from there. I've heard rumors the Academy is in trouble.
Do I hate him enough to let him... No.
I was at Grissom Academy. Cerberus tried abducting the students, but David's okay.
Oh, thank God. Commander, you have no idea what that means.
No, I do have an idea what
It's a
it
little
means.
late to start worrying
You don't
about
have any
safety
idea what
now.
it means.
I never stopped. I know you think I'm a monster, and you're right. Not a day goes by where my dreams aren't haunted by what I did to David.
That's a start.
All I can do now is hope that one day he forgives me.
What happened to Project Overlord?
After your intervention, the elusive man insisted I find another test subject. Someone who shared my brother David's abilities. I couldn't bear the thought of reliving the nightmare, so I destroyed all of my research. Overlord is no more.
What are you doing here?
I strayed too far from the path. This was my only refuge.
The path.
As a boy, I wanted to be a scientist remembered for doing right by the world, curing a disease.
So that
or
path. Yeah,
discovering
you
a new
fucked up
element. Not a monster who tortured his own brother.
Well, whoops then, because you became a monster who tortured his own brother.
What did you say to the elusive man?
I told him if his intention was to work with the devil, he only had to look in the mirror. I wanted out of his nightmare.
He just let you go?
If it had been that easy, I wouldn't be hiding here. Every Cerberus soldier in the galaxy has orders to shoot me on sight.
I have to go. And I'm not even gonna pretend it was good to see you again.
I understand. But Commander, thank you for saving David. Both times.
Doesn't take much to crack him at that point if you let him worry. Rather than telling him that his brother is okay, finds his own way to pay for what he's done.
Get the techs from Stockholm Cell to pack their own crates. I need you up here.
Don't be a jerk. There's only 2 of those guys. It'll just take me a minute.
I'm not sure how much metagel we're sitting on, but as things go really badly, there's only a small fight indoors. We'll be running back by.
And make sure those samples
at
from
some
Project
point.
Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped one box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
Because Commander Shepard
What's the
is here
status
now.
of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many
And
scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
How did you maintain secrecy with that many?
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly
Not an
dismantle
answer.
the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children? A dangerous choice. So those refugees brought everyone with them?
Yes. We have about 17 kids here. Partners, spouses, parents. I promised these people refuge. A new
This
life
just
free
keeps
from
getting
Cerberus.
better.
I just never imagined the elusive man would...
That's what evil counts on. That it's hard for good people to imagine. Okay. Everyone
Ain't
left
that the
gets out of here
truth?
alive. This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
How hard?
What's
How
the
hard
news?
did you try?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You in?
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
No way. These are my people. I'm going.
You're bleeding.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get two.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here. Cerberus is probably jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
Volatile chemicals are not permitted on evacuation shuttles.
There's no time to talk, but
Dr. Cole. Got a moment?
Of course.
talk about life and work and
What's your relationship
Cerberus.
with Jacob? We went through a lot together.
An old colleague of his introduced us. Through Jacob's eyes, I started to recognize what the elusive man had become. I guess I was so in love with my work that I refused to see the obvious. Its sponsor had become corrupt.
Always been.
I get that. That's why it's important to have good people around you.
I don't know what we would have done without him.
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Until the elusive man became preoccupied with the Collectors, I worked in physics. It was a researcher's paradise. I had access to cutting-edge tech and all the personnel I needed. The elusive man spares no expense for technical perfection.
That technical perfection's almost killed me a few times.
It also saved your life. Strange to think about, I would imagine.
Maybe.
But then, life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone's?
Fair enough.
So, what's this work of yours that Cerberus wants so badly?
It's based on tech gathered from the Collectors. In essence, it involves dissecting Reaper-to-Collector communications. Dr. Horace Armstrong and I were working on a practical human application. An implant of sorts. Once he'd completed his component and moved on to less valuable work, he disappeared.
How'd you get away?
I was a loyal senior employee. There's a lot of freedom in that. When our fourth colleague disappeared, we organized and were out the door in days.
And until now, Cerberus never suspected you were hiding right under their noses.
We honestly thought we had it all figured out. It's humbling.
One of the options disappeared. There were 3 options. They rotated. You and Jacob was on top, wasn't it? And Cerberus work and whatever disappeared. This might be a repeat if one's missing, or it's...
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Yeah.
Until the elusive man.
Yeah,
It
so
was
we-
the elusive man's.
That technical.
all
It
good.
also saved. Strange to think.
Maybe.
But then, life is full of uncomfortable
Different.
ironies. Isn't everyone's?
It reappeared. We had asked about Cerberus work, you and Jacob. Did running from Cerberus show up on the other part of the tree?
Came
Like,
in over secure
you
channel.
escaped from Cerberus? You think it's the same thing? Hey, Walking Dad says, cheers to another month of practical human application. Thanks, Captain, for the great show and great community. Thank you, Walking Dad. Out there, lurking. Hey, cheers. Many thanks to you. See if this is the same
Don't
thing.
you think you put these people in serious danger?
They wouldn't have it any other way. Science must never bow to tyranny. We didn't escape just to go into hiding. We wanted to build a new life, where we
Cheers,
could live
fam.
and work on our terms. Love, family, they're all part of that. Even
Good
now.
evening.
Otherwise, what are we fighting for?
Thanks, Dr. Cole. I'll let you get on with the packing.
Thank you again for everything you're doing for us.
So that was where it really did disappear on the tree before we had gotten to use it, but we poked the dialogue tree a little bit and got it back. Personal log, Bryn Cole. Jacob's help, we have managed to ascertain that several of our colleagues were in fact killed. Contract terminated is what Cerberus called it. Kada, Scott, Daniel, Chunhei, Annika, and so many others. Didn't even know about. All of them gone, disappeared without a trace. Just like that. We should have left sooner. I don't know why we waited so long. I can't remember what seemed so important that we had to stay just one more day. What was I thinking?
Leave those things. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Calm down. Commander Shepard's here.
So what?
So relax. We've got a little time.
Something they needed in the lab back on the Citadel.
Some kind of poison tailored to Turians.
Personal log. Damini Sengupta. Attempts are ongoing at figuring out what the end product of our research was meant for. While it is obvious that the delivery system was to be implant-reliant, with evident neurological applications, many questions remain as of yet unanswered. The loss of Dr. Horace Armstrong in particular is hindering our efforts to speedily reconstruct the nature of the elusive man's goals. We have several parts of the whole, which leads us to chilling conclusions. But we are nowhere near figuring out what said whole might be, and that is what scares me the most.
I'm not willing to die. I told you that we should have gone to Sanctuary.
Look, let's just focus on getting out of here alive.
To die.
Go! Just go.
No, I'm okay.
Just go!
Let's just do this.
Shepard, I'm in here.
Preparing. You're always preparing. Just go. Outpost report. Jacob Taylor. Outpost now 48% operational. We've reorganized some of the storage rooms around the central core, turning them into living units in order to save power. The outer areas are all condemned now, which should provide us with a buffer should Cerberus agents find us. The guns are functional, but I don't like how exposed they are. I'm gonna look into finding us some shielding on the black market.
Hey, you okay? Have you been?
Give us a minute. This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
You seem good. You look good.
These are great people. Defending their ideals, I like it. I think I found what I'm meant to do.
What's the story, Jacob? Why are you working at a place like this?
After we got back, well, things look different when you come back from a suicide mission alive. So I quit Cerberus. I quit everything. And sat by the Mediterranean for a while. That's when I lost track of you.
Maybe he gave away all his shit before the suicide mission hit. His apartment was gone, his sky car was gone.
And what did all the fresh air and meditation teach you?
I say
that what I choose to fight for better means something to me. That it comes from the heart.
We could sure use you.
It's real tempting, Shepard, but I like where I'm at. I'm important to these people. I want a life. I want a family.
Sure, I get that.
No, Shepard. The Normandy's your real love.
Doesn't mean I don't want to say to hell with it sometimes.
But you won't. You can't.
How long have you known Bryn?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her for a year. We had a lot in common. Then she came to me about her missing colleagues. Asked for my protection, my help finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
Who is she to you?
We're together.
And you run this enclave with her?
Shepard almost sounded jealous there for a second.
Yeah.
Who is she to you?
It's just, if these are our final days, I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life. Whatever's left of it.
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Haunts me more like.
Okay, we'll just leave it then.
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
The elusive man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind?
Yeah.
I remember him being an idealist. How come I couldn't see the evil?
ask
Don't beat
myself
yourself up.
that all the
And if you ever get
time.
that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
How does shit
Right.
like that get by so many people?
I should focus on getting these people out of here.
You bet. Let's get to it.
Learn to see evil. Staring you in the face.
I thought we covered our bases. There's a war on... What does he want with us? Why does he care?
Who knows? He's crazy. You can't plan for crazy.
I was wrong about the sequence of events. Those 2 medkits I grabbed in the event that I use medkits out here. It would be nice to have them
A hastily assembled militia is no match for a Cerberus force of any kind.
back down, but I think we are all stocked up. Probably have 8 on us, so why we were getting XP instead of Metagel.
Hostiles on sensors.
Hostiles. Yeah, look like hostiles. Why are you... What's with your cooldowns? Edie, what did you just fire off? Level number 2. Better. Burn him. Blow me up. No, 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 no. Oh, fuck up. You coming out to play? Is he getting away? Where's he going? It's one of those great music pieces from Shadow Broker. It's excellent. Oh, he's quasi-impervious for some reason.
Right! We must locate the satellite tower.
Whatever you say. Didn't get the grenades off. Hey, Rex. What's up? Oh! He just exploded where he stood.
Jacob, dish should be back online now.
Affirmative. But the guns are still down. You'll need to manually activate them. Head back to the front of the facility.
More enemies in our path.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna risk going up here, which is probably a bad idea. Let's try it. Almost failed immediately. But we're not out of it yet, so... Use the adept as a sniper. Hey, whatever works. Adept is not really a sniper. You can tell by the bad shooting. Sounded painful. But quick. It also sounded quick. Sloppy. Someone's coming around here. Bye. No turret behind me, is there? That would also be bad.
Shepard, Cerberus has the gun.
Oh, that gun. Yeah, well, that gun. You think Jacob's a jerk? I was kind of talking about Jacob earlier. He sure has a reputation for being disliked. But shit. Shit! Oh, I'm dead. Unless that gun can't hit me from here. See what happens. Very poorly thought out. Gun can't target us from there. Med kit. You know how stubborn I am, right? I think they'd make us go to the other one first if we happen to be at this one first. No. Don't mind me. The other one needs a little repair time, though.
The other gun's still down. Let's get over there.
Getting over this easy part. The Shepard.
Okay, one of us has to make these repairs.
Edie, you're a computer. You're on it.
Edie, I need you to fix this.
I will make the repairs.
Stay focused, Liara. Just you and me.
I like the sound of that.
You bet, Shepard.
What about that? I already picked up the med kit? Ah, it must have been when I was spamming the button, grabbing the data pad. Actually, the way I'm doing that is bad. By firing the shots, I'm causing them to fall. Whereas they were stuck in a stasis bubble
More time is required.
upright, which is much more useful. Yeah, if you catch my drift. Shit. Oh, at least I missed the, oh man.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Come on, Edie just repaired it. Can't she hit the button too?
Copy that. Let's get these people out of here. Okay, the guns are already picking Cerberus ships out of the sky. Where we at?
On track. First shuttle is already loaded with everyone under 16.
Okay.
Commander, when should we leave?
We're coming
What's
up
our
to
best
that
chance for survival?
Jacob, what do you think? Are we ready?
moment that
Almost. We could go now. There's no do-overs here.
Agreed. We get one shot.
we're good.
And
We're
we
ready.
don't want to leave anything behind that could strengthen the elusive man's cause. Your call.
We got the Turian toxin, we got the weapon upgrades, all the metagel, we spoke to Bryn, and we spoke to Jacob. Clicked on all the data pads lying around. I think we're good. So,
Alright, let's get these shuttles in the air.
it's our Empire Strikes Back moment.
Evacuation is go. Evacuation is go. Stand by for shuttle launch.
Have the guns punch a hole in the perimeter, then launch Shuttle 1.
There's their ion cannon. That's what we got.
Shuttle 1 is away.
Alright, everyone here head to the shuttle bay and...
First transport is away.
Cerberus troops are...
Get those people out.
Yeah, it is. It is cool, isn't it? Oh, look who's up there. Hi.
Shuttle bay doors have been breached. Attention, shuttle bay doors have been breached.
Shepard, shuttles are loaded. We need you at the landing area to make sure they get away. I'll meet you down there.
Let's go.
Clear the shuttle bay first so we can bring the door up. Then get out to the landing pad. Understood.
Right away.
Oh!
Jake, bring up the main door.
Ha!
Shepard, will do.
Okay, let's get these people out of here.
What am I doing? Come on, hit the thing we need. The thing with the thing. With the thing. He keeps getting his shield reapplied to him. Alright, we can outlast you. Just burn you. Take that shield generator out. I should not die, which is gonna be tough if I thought I was next to a clear wall. Well, this is going really well.
Cerberus shuttles. Taking positions on both sides.
I have a visual.
Gotcha! He caught that one in.
Take out that shield generator.
One shuttle remaining.
Jacob, come in. What's your status?
Shepard, the facility's overrun.
One more shuttle of refugees to go, right?
Affirmative.
You got this.
Uh-oh.
Just need to hold.
Again, I left my ass hanging out where I shouldn't have. Oh! What is it? Whoa, whoa, what's with the rubber banding there? That's some shit. Gotcha.
Evacuation complete.
That was the last of the civilians.
Shepard, heads up! The place
Uh-oh. She did forget about the mech. Health doesn't look so good for fighting a mech, does it? Well, shit.
headed to you with the shuttle.
Jacob, hang tight. Understood.
Why is stuff all mapped weird, too? Although I don't want a lot of energy drain right now. Just... Good sound. Why? You die now.
This place is crawling. Bringing the shuttle to you.
Roger that.
Dumped you all. Okay, that's a lot. Where the hell did those all come from?
Shepard!
Commander.
Out by the skin of our teeth again, hey, Shepard?
Nice to see you back in action.
Yeah, feels good.
I was afraid we wouldn't get anyone out alive. But because of you, we got almost everyone. Thank you.
Dr. Cole, I have a request. One that you can't afford to turn down. I need your help against the Reapers.
Without a doubt. I'm at your service. And I'm sure you can count on the others as well.
You too, Jacob. I need you.
Of course, but I wouldn't mind staying with these folks.
Shepard. Sometimes Shepard asks dumb questions. There are such things. Although why is my favorite question of all questions. But still, sometimes there are.
You don't want to join the team on the Normandy?
I'm torn, Shepard, but looking out for these families is important to me. It's where I'm at right now. I hope you can see that.
Keep them safe, then. The Alliance needs that crucible.
You got it.
All right. Report to Admiral Hackett for your assignment.
You know, Commander, I've never met anyone like you. Just feel better knowing you're on our side.
Thanks.
Shepard, when this mess is over, drinks are on me. Be safe out there.
Hackett here.
I'm sending you a large team of scientists.
I have the dossier.
They're all Cerberus defectors. Keep them safe.
Will do, and I'll put them straight to work on the Crucible.
Jacob Taylor is with them and is already working to find a place for the families.
He'll be a valuable asset as well. Snagging Dr. Cole from the Elusive Man is a coup. Having her on our side could be a huge win for us.
The sooner we can get the Crucible finished, the better I'll feel.
I'm with you.
Shepard out.
All right.
I just figured you'd be more sympathetic to someone joining Cerberus. You've never been big on aliens.
Yeah, I enlisted to kick ass, just like everyone else. But I need a better reason than it has scales to go kill somebody. And if Cerberus is taking our dishonorable discharges and Cat 6 washouts, it's just one more reason they're not worth a damn.
All's quiet. Okay. Asari colony. Before Perseus Vale. Nothing in Array. Basically nothing in Fortis. But shows 100%. Alright. That works. Look around for a moment. Test cluster. Ninma was one of those weird ones like the one we were just in. Our rim will be going. Okay then. Now, Nimbus. And horrible stuff at the Asari colony.
I found something.
That's before the Reapers showed up. Strategos. Largely frozen ice except for liquid seas at the equator, Strategos has the coldest winters of any Asari colony, taking it down near the second tier of habitability. Strategos colonists are a hardy bunch, using the freezing winter months to test whether newcomers have what it takes to carve out a life on the planet. Strategos' colonists are fighting the Reapers in a guerrilla war, their best resource being submarine vehicles that can slip under the sea ice to mask their heat. Unfortunately, these have not proven good tools for taking back population centers from the Reapers, and for now the colonists will have to be satisfied with commando actions to harass their synthetic oppressors. Hello! Yes. You got your butthole chicken. Get to watch Jay. The day got better. The Mighty, the Amazing, the Spaceman, the Bionic. I've at least the last two. How are you? Welcome. Intact Reaper weapon. Well, sounds valuable. We're gonna turn it into a basic upgrade. A little more important than that. Topped off our fuel.
Reapers eluded. Signal confirmed.
Carcosa was thought to be a naturally occurring hothouse planet until an Asari expedition discovered palatial ruins on its barren surface. Likely the seat of an ancient city, the crumbling edifice dates back more than 2.7 million years. The only intact chamber appears to be a throne room, overlooking a large depression believed to have once been an enormous lake. There is evidence that the people of Carcosa polluted their planet until it became uninhabitable, triggering a runaway greenhouse effect and spoiling the planet's fresh water supply. Research into the planet's long history will have to wait. Asari scientists evacuated when word of the Reaper attack reached the system, leaving behind data drones to explain their findings to anyone who survives. Oh, a lot of butter chicken and enough to swim in. No, I have not tried butter chicken on nachos, but I like butter chicken. I guess I can appreciate some good nachos, but I've never been a connoisseur. Walking Dad, it's good to see you. Got to go. Cheers, everyone, and Merry Christmas right back at you. Merry Christmas, Walking Dad. Thanks for hanging out, for being part of the awesome community. But make it that. Cheers. We'll see you on the other side. Nothing? Nothing.
I found something.
It's a trap.
Faster than light jump successful.
Grab the fuel, though.
Evasion successful. Reapers eluded.
I assume the reason, one of convenience, that when you're in a system with a mission, some systems with missions where you have to leave the system with the mass relay, go all the way out here, and then you have a mission out here, more often than not, the Reapers won't actually be present. I assume that's for convenience, so it doesn't get too out of hand when you're trying to start a mission, but maybe it's other reason, maybe it's more random than that. No, I don't know. Seems like a pattern. Lessus is an unpopular garden world, with characteristics just outside the comfort zone of its Asari population. Gravity is a little too high, its diseases a little too virulent, and the soil inhospitable for growing food. Further information is difficult to come by. The Asari government is uncharacteristically silent about Lessus. Normally, a garden world settled so long ago would be highly populated, but little light population, pollution, can be seen on Lessus's night side. You know what you like, yeah? Okay, down here. Is this even the one with Rila and Falaire? Or is this a different thing? Assuming it's that, we're bringing Liara. Give Javik a spin. If he has anything to say down here.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it.
Okay,
We're
good.
headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
Well, they have bigger problems.
Commandos orders.
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
The shuttle is warm, recently used.
Elevator disabled. To prevent entry or escape, I wonder.
Come in, Liara. Told you they had worse problems.
That sound. There's more than one out there.
A reminder, students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or to meet in rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are also forbidden from extranet communication without approval by senior staff members. There are no exceptions to these rules. First offenders will have their free time revoked for a month. Further violations will be met with confinement. Our monastery is our shelter. For it to remain that way, we must make sacrifices. If we do this, I have faith we can continue to enjoy the order and peace this place has given us. Matriarch Galay.
I hear something.
Stay sharp.
You think? I heard something too.
I heard something.
That was my fault, sorry.
Galay's electronic signature. Exactly, do we turn that into an upgrade?
Delay. You won't believe what Yanis managed to smuggle in. A copy of Vanya. Meet us after supper in the library.
Hey,
Brings us
outsider.
study work. Real is floor warden tonight, so act natural. We'll be by the East Video Banks. This is gonna be so great. See you there. Oh, and delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
Whoops. Again. Then. Vanya, huh? It'll be great. To our staff and students. Attached is our new daily schedule. Please note that wake-up time has been moved forward 15 minutes. Floor wardens can download chore lists later this week. Please see Matriarch Galay or myself if you have any questions or concerns. See what they're coming from. Sincerely, Superintendent Jethra. Wake up 5:30, breakfast 5:45, morning meditation 6:15, study period at 8, chores at 10, midday meal at 12, classes at 12:45, study period at 5, supper at 6, evening meditation at 7, free period from 8 till 10, curfew 10 p.m. strict.
It would seem the Asari commandos fell silent because the Reapers were here to greet them.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi?
2 whole
Anything
hours?
useful?
A floor plan marked with the nav point location of a bomb. It's in some place called the Great Hall.
The commandos decided to purge this place.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
We were just running hot and cold there. Shepard. First.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara?
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
I assume you're here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special?
You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here, and I have come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
Shepard, you already know this.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Falere and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
My name is Tasha Poré. I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want you to have everything of mine, okay? Love you. I love you so.
As the galaxy falls apart.
An isolated fortress. The Ardat Yakshi must have believed they were safe from the war.
If they knew about it at all.
They learned. Of course, Commander.
Got it.
A new enemy.
Yeah. A new enemy. Although we have seen him before this playthrough. Where did we see them? We saw them on Leviathan DLC. Him anywhere else yet? Banshees? Nasty things. Ugh. I just did. That didn't work very well. thing is just behaving all impervious-like right now. They are, they're sturdy things, but come on. There's the sound. Dead? Pretty dead. Chong, chong, chong.
That used to be a person. An Asari. What have the Reapers done?
Yeah, it could be your first mission with the Banshees, depending on how you played in DLC. Isn't there something out here? There's a briefcase or something? No? Okay. Hey, Sarah. What's up? Hello.
Message coming in.
Thank you for the host.
Patching it through.
You're doing all right. Out there.
Mother, you came.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother, they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get
howdy,
there.
Howdy.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
They already know how to scream like that. They just restrain themselves. My theory.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Falere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb?
You don't want to know.
Didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll
We
try, but
did,
we can't
but-
leave this place standing, Falere.
You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falere?
I'm sorry.
Falere!
Wish I could do that.
The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
Cafe,
meet you
asking
there.
how's chat.
Please be swift.
One's doing well.
You'd
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open.
We
This
have
place was
big
beautiful
guns
before
and
the Reapers came.
biotics. Do we really need a crowbar?
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Thessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
Access needs a crowbar with 2 mad powerful biotics nearby. Yeah, okay. Does you want the door open? God, I can't target behind the cannibals yet. Get that one though. That works. Barrier engines inside. Shepard! Splash damage on Insanity, even if you're on the edge of it, is lethal. So you don't want to be there. Disciple is a lightweight shotgun, isn't it? I don't know if it's lightweight, but it's a weird shotgun, right? I can get away with leaving 2 of them up here.
Confirmed.
You say that, but going too far anyways, they'll probably follow me. Jethra, I looked over this year's candidates for supervised visits to Thessia. I'm approving everyone but Yanni's. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, a romantic. Find me a worse combination to let outside our walls. I find it suspicious she was even nominated. Let's look into that, and pray it's not Yanni's manipulating another infatuation. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Thessia's government to let our best students visit their own homeworld. Unless Yannis matures, she won't be among them. Jethra, I had the new girl put in a holding chamber. The Justicar who brought her to us, Justicar Fora, said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at her guards. She's lucky Fora wasn't here for that. The Justicar's code would have demanded an execution. I'll question some other Justicars on the level of coercion Fora is permitted to use by the code. This isn't the first time her captors arrived here terrified out of their wits, but it will certainly be the last. Why don't you guys try staying up here where it's safe? Try it. Try it on for size. Those
acknowledged.
On it.
Down here. Who's the first? Yeah, the Banshee. I wanted this. Come on, show me the Banshee. Start working the Banshee from a distance. Might even be worth a grenade or 2 if it helps strip the barrier real fast. You're evil. Very evil. Okay, they're playing, you do not remember. Can a Banshee immediately kill in any status or in the absence of a shield? If it grabs you and picks you up on Insanity, yes, I think that's an insta-kill. I don't think you can survive that under any circumstances on Insanity, but I might be incorrect. There's no briefcase in here. Some of the briefcases on the benches way back at Grissom Academy in ME2 set my brain off. Every time we're in a combat zone with a whole bunch of benches and chairs, I keep thinking there's stuff laying on the benches. There are 3 medical stations in this room.
We found our
2 or
bomb.
3.
And Falaire.
Rila, wake up!
Falaire, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know.
Rila? Rila, can you hear me? Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
We need a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it.
There's 2 or 3 of the Banshees in this, which is just like 2. It's just what a way to start. What a way to start. Switch positions. Okay. Ah, it tracked me altogether too well. Shit. Did I pick up the, oh well, it's all good. Well, no, it's not all good. It's actually pretty fucked up right now. Get away from me! Incoming. Double incoming. What was that, splash damage? I could have sworn it sailed by me. Oh, that wasn't a bad start, and then it fell apart, so, okay. Grenades are surprisingly useful. I say surprising, maybe it's not surprising to anyone else, but in this situation, these things which are so hardy, even though grenades I think of as, you know, their strength being splash damage, not targeted damage. Something explodes right in your face, that's a lot of damage, but I don't know. It still surprises me that they're so effective on the Banshees. Oh, Shepard. Okay, one's on the move. Might be coming my way. Not coming my way at the moment. That one might be. That one is. Get off my Asari girlfriend!
For now, let's get back to that bomb.
Not the cleanest with the death, but her eyes, they're
So
clear.
go. Take the elevator. Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go.
Move!
No! Rila! I love you. Rila! slaves. Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
Perhaps
we
not.
left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falere. The code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falere.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all so much stronger than I believed. Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Falere?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery,
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return,
on that.
They won't take me alive. I promise.
Acceptable?
Then, the code permits you to stay, as you are.
Does the code permit you to hug your daughter? Come on.
Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Falere rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Falere, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
I'd be honored.
The honor is mine, my friend.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
I read your report, Commander. We had no idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb.
May the Ardat Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Commandos!
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCon.
Yeah, but that's usually generic message, so let's see.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
Generic message.
Nothing more, sir.
Always
Keep
available.
me posted. Hack it out.
About a 5-minute break, and we'll go another 90 minutes or so. In fact, what's up next is Perseus Vale. Go see the Quarians. Should be good. We have any... Go do some turn-ins at the Citadel. I think that can wait until after Perseus Vale. I wish the journal was more clear about which things you had already acquired, but not turned in.
Cerberus started out as an Alliance Black Op.
Black Ops always go bad. If you have to deny the action, it was a crappy action.
Often enough.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Crucible update from Bryn. Dear Commander Shepard, thank you again for all you did to get our group out of that facility on Gelix. Admiral Hackett is an amazing man, and it's a privilege to work under him. Construction of the Crucible is presenting its challenges, but my team and I are determined to crack its mysteries. Although I never rely on luck, in this instance I fear we may need a little. Stay safe, Commander. I hope our paths cross again. Jacob, Citadel meetup. Hey, Shepard. The Crucible project is intense. Bryn and the others are on it around the clock. Pretty soon I'll have to make a run to the Citadel to pick up some equipment at the hospital. You've got time. Want to meet me there? Things were so crazy on Gelix, it'd be good to see you in a quieter place, you know? Hope to see you around, Jacob. And from Samara. Shepard, I've finished my business on Lessus. I would offer to travel once again with you on the Normandy, but the code dictates I join the fight where it is most dire. While you do your essential work, I will do my best to help hold the front. Before I depart, I shall return to the Citadel for a short time to prepare. If it does not interfere with your duties, come find me there. Add a word in there. Sorry, squad ready from Corrine LeMays. Commander Shepard. As of an hour ago, Asari High Command has assigned my squad to support you. You will ride with the 2nd Fleet until it's time to deploy. If you allow me a personal note, I knew a few of the commandos who went down to that monastery. Nothing will bring them back, but hearing that place went up in smoke is the only good news I've heard in weeks. Ready to serve. Let's check in with Lift upgrades. And maybe after a break, we'll take a quick trip to the Citadel.
She has not reported in for over 8 hours, Doctor.
She was stationed on Valchir when the Reapers invaded. I think we can assume what happened. Inform Agent Calamus he's now in charge of reporting Reaper activity past the Loas relay.
Intact Reaper weapon. The barrel of this Reaper weapon can be dismantled for further study. If the miniaturized energy cells powering the gun systems are taken apart, it could lead to improvements in the damage a weapon can deal. However, an examination of its heat venting systems could instead provide the means to maximize thermal clip storage. Let's keep stacking weapon damage. A 15% bonus, that's nice. Galay's electronic signature. Matriarch Galay was an Asari of some importance with connections to High Command and the Council itself. Her signature can be used once before security protocols realize it has been activated by someone else. Contacts can open elite training facilities for reconditioning soldiers, or, on behalf of the Asari Embassy, grant someone a discount at all stores. Power damage, please. We've got 10% power damage, 15% weapon damage, 10% power recharge speed, and 5 shields, 5 health. Good. Correspondence from Classified Alliance Project staff, Dr. Locke. I was working on that problem you sent me last night, and I think I found a solution for synchronizing the Crucible's energy bursts. Punch the attached capacitor redesign into your projections. Should shave 3.6 milliseconds off the Mass Effect field's activation time. You can see where that leads. If you approve, I'll send the schematics to manufacturing. We need roughly 250,000 by tomorrow morning for testing. Email from Jacob Taylor to Dr. Bryn Cole. I miss you, Bryn, but I'm glad you're back there. The fighting's gonna get tough when we push out with the Crucible. I've gotten the cold shoulder from people who know I used to work for Cerberus. Can't say I blame them, especially after what happened on the Citadel. I've been able to teach other soldiers how Cerberus fights, though. They may be wearing new equipment, but I know their tactics. I love you, Bryn. Take care of yourself.
Poor Rila. But I'm glad she set off that bomb, Shepard.
You're not upset the monastery was destroyed?
No, not after what I saw. I don't care that they were Ardat Yakshi. To be turned into such creatures, nobody deserves that. Thanks for coming by.
At your service.
Yeah, Samara's a bit of a cold one. Is that? Okay, short break, one song. I'll be back, and we'll go to the Citadel real quick, and then Perseus Vale, Quarians, in a few.